Good morning, good day, good evening, or good night, whatever time it is for you. I just woke up half an hour ago, and evidently it is not morning for me. Anyway, I'm gonna document real quick basically how I write my story New Dawn. The entire process. Um, I need that, but here, and because I am an IT person, I'm a sysadmin, I generally find myself very comfortable on the terminal, so I use that usually, even for doing simple tasks. I will also show the normal person equivalent of doing this. But I use the terminal. Let's make that a bit bigger for the video. Let's also do that. And so this is a web server running on my computer, like on this computer that I'm on. Of course, it also exists on my website. If I do this, then this is New Dawn on my website and where you can visit it. But I have a copy of it on this computer, which I use to view the pages as I write them. Right. I could also just open the file. Like I could just do this. Where is index.html? This one. Works just fine. Anyway, let's pretend I'm making a new chapter and how I add this to the site. So I have like a template file that I copy. I guess I'll show it the normal person way first and then I'll do it my way. Oops, go there. So basically I have a template site that I just copy for every page. I just copy, paste, rename, and then I have this file name schema that I just this is for the ordering of the links on the website, and also automatically putting like the names, whatever. Right, so let's just say, so what do we do? How do we have tb minus this? It is test.html. That's a good name. And then I edit that file directly. So this gives me 2 lines of code that we will swiftly ignore because that's the header, and no, we won't. It's the header and the footer of the site basically that I never change. Well, I rarely change, and so they just are in 1 line each, and I put my stuff in between. Fun fact, editing HTML is nowhere near as hard as you think. It's just the design part that's difficult. So let's say this is the chapter name. Let's put a heading. Okay. Right. And now I can basically just write text as I see fit. H1 is a big heading. There's also smaller headings, but I don't use these. Like H1 is the main heading of a page. There can only be 1 per page and whatever, but like, yeah, I mean that technically can be more, but you really shouldn't do that. But yeah, I don't use subheadings for most stuff, except I think this is a subheading. But yeah, that is, I think, the only appearance of a subheading. So, and P is a paragraph, and that's just, this is a test. What was your day like so far? kidding. I am recording a video. Let's pretend that I am a normal person and have my life together and am doing some kind of morning routine that doesn't involve getting up and immediately sitting down at my computer. Okay. So I usually format it to like never go beyond column 80 or 76 or something, because it makes it easier for the code like to read the site while editing it. Okay. Also, for those who don't know HTML, this apos thing is an apostrophe. There are some special characters that you need to replace with these sequences. It's just like a list that you need to know, but it's not that many. Anyway, also I don't think you need to replace an apostrophe. I just do it. I don't know if that's like necessary or even encouraged or whatever. I just found out at some point that there is a and a equals semicolon and I use it. Anyway, right, let's save that. And that was the part that is 100% necessary to do on the terminal. So I'll do this part with my usual process again. I'll just copy this text actually. That might make my life easier. Copy. Right, so we will delete this and redo it my way. Which is, I open a terminal, I put it to the left of my screen. For the video I'm gonna make the text big, but like normally I don't need to, of course. So I copy the file, HTML, oh, I'm not in the folder. Documents, post-apocalypse stories, okay. Copy HTML resources template to TB. This is test.html. Now I edit that file. Same thing again here, of course. I need to change the chapter name. That would be, this is a test, and we paste this because I'm lazy and I don't want to write it out again. Oh, this is I guess my zoom is too big. There we go. Also, I got a different border on this one, so it's probably 75 or 76 or something instead of 80 on the other text editor. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Oops, nope. I got confused. I usually use my laptop keyboard for this, and then there's like key combinations that I can't do on my normal keyboard. Okay. So this is like a new chapter in very strong air quotes. I save, I quit. So now we're at the same point again that I was just going the normal way too. So we have a new chapter written. Now for the site, to make it show up in this list, because it's like still not here, I need to run the deployment script, which basically just finds the list of all files and puts them on the page, and also puts them in a file for the chapter next previous buttons. So there's this is a test chapter. I guess I can zoom in here as well. This is a test. What would you have thought? It does appear here. I can do this, I can do that, but this is like code that I've already written. I don't touch this normally. Yeah. Let's zoom back to a normal zoom. Right, and then how I get it to my website is I use Git. So in the terminal I can now do git status, and there's the file. It doesn't know of this file yet, so it shows up down here. Git add this, okay, git status. So now it says it basically it wants to add this file to the next commit. That's fine with me. So now I do git commit. Let's say TV. This is a test. New chapter. So this is what I would normally write. I'm just gonna say test chapter for a video that will be same typo as earlier, immediately removed again. Okay. Right. So that's that. Maybe actually let's nano tb this thing. Let's maybe put a comment that this is not part of the that this is not a part of the actual story, because like people might get confused or something. Not that it's gonna stay here anyway, but like let's pretend someone is reading this. This is not part of New Dawn. Oops. Because there we go. I am just recording a video. Okay, let's reload this. There we go. Comment has appeared. Now it should show up as, there we go, a modified file. We just gonna git add -p. That shows us the changes, and we use this file. So it says here plus these 3 lines. We want these 3 lines. So, and I want to add it to the previous commits. So I will, instead of git commit, I will do git commit -- amend. There we go. Message is already here. It just has the new changes. So now git status should show us there's no changes on TV. This is a test, the file. And it says I am ahead of origin master by 1 commit. Origin master is basically what it says is on the website, is on my Git repository, because if I go to my website, Git, Watchmaster, post-apocalypse story, this is where all the files are. I also have a mirror on GitHub, but like, I guess I can show that because that'll be relevant in a second. github.com/watchmaster. Basically, this is the main place. My own website is the main place where I keep my stuff, though. So yeah, here you can see a lot of abandoned things or things that no, actually you can't even. You can just see things that I've tried or where I've made one singular minor commit, or in this case I tried making a fix and I never got it to work. Anyway, New Dawn mirror is the important part because this is basically the same thing just on GitHub instead of my own website. So let's see. Right, I have a commit, so I will push that to the website now. That will be git push. Now I need to log in, so I guess I'll blur that out, or it's just the username, might as well. What was my, okay, I guess I'll mute myself. Okay, there we go. Just so nobody can figure out what I typed by the sound of my keyboard or some shit like that. Anyway, so this should have appeared here now. It says, yes, the newest thing is TB, this is a test, and the TB should have shown up, yes. And now, of course, on my website, it doesn't. There we go. So it's here now. Right. Why am I even, I can just, whatever. Anyway, it has managed to make its way in here. Yeah, that is basically the process. And when I git push, this is the moment I get a Discord notification, or I send a Discord notification. Just doesn't show because I'm in streamer mode because I have OBS open. But yeah, basically the Discord notification goes out when I do this. So can I see the settings? No, I need to sign in. I guess I will do that real quick and then I will be back. Okay, I am back, now signed in. So if I go on this project, this is definitely specific to Git. If you use another GitForge or GitHub or whatever, this will be different, but like the general principle is you go to Discord and let it give you a webhook link, and then I should not hover these. Basically, Discord, you can have Discord give you a webhook link for a channel. So, editor me here. I forgot to show the Discord part of this, of how to get the webhook link. Basically, you go to the channel settings on whatever channel you want to send the notifications to, go to integrations, webhooks, and then you just add a new webhook. And that will let you copy webhook URL and you put that in there. Anyway, I will delete that again because it's useless. I already have one. Back to earlier me. And then you just add a webhook where you put the link. And then you can say what username it should show and put an icon if you want. And say, for example, on every time I push, it sends a message, and then it will automatically send the message that I typed in the git commit. It will automatically send that to Discord. Yeah, that's basically that. Right, and now to push on the mirror server, I could probably set something up with the webhook. I don't... Is there a cancel? No, I just go back to settings, right? Yes. I wonder, can I do a GitHub? No, so I'd have to do like a manual setup to do that. It is possible to like automate this pushing from here to GitHub or something, but I just do it manually, and then I just do git push GitHub, and now the change appears on GitHub in theory. Yup, there it is. So if I now go to watchmaster.github.io new Dawn Mirror, it also shows up here. Not that this is relevant in any way. To like a normal person's process is just one of them. I don't know if GitHub lets you put webhooks. Let's go back here. Let's see. I'm not signed in. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna guess that GitHub does let you do webhooks. So this is also a way if you don't want to host your own server, you can do it with GitHub. I mean, it's Microsoft. You probably shouldn't do it with GitHub, but like, you can. For anyone who hasn't realized that GitHub belongs to Microsoft, yes, it does. Right, that is basically my process for writing from start to finish. For writing a new chapter. Now I'm just gonna remove that real quick. Git status, git add this thing, git commit, tb, oops, yeah, tb, this is a test. Remove temporary page. There you go. I guess I can show the Discord notification. I'll get my Discord on this desktop real quick. Okay, we are back with the notification. We are back. Oh, whatever. I won't edit this too much. I can't be bothered to put too much effort into this. Anyway, so now I guess I can git push GitHub, and it already has my password saved. So like, there we go. Or like it's using a key. Yeah. So now it's removed again because that is what I did. So yeah, that's basically my workflow. And now I'm gonna edit this video real quick and upload it, and then you can see. It's not as automatic as you would think. This is like, I tell it what to do every step of the way. It's just that when I push, it also puts the notification here because, yeah, that's nice. Anyway, have a nice day, night, whatever time it is for you.